Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. I'm in a different location today. Yesterday I went to work in the morning, and then after work I hopped on a plane and I've flown to beautiful Adelaide. I'm currently here at my friend Hannah's house, and we had a bit of a late night last night, feeling a little bit worse for wear, but we are going to ride the horses. This is the last time I was in Adelaide. I visited Hannah, but she hadn't moved the horses to this property yet. So this is my first time seeing the horses here, which is so exciting. We're gonna ride two of her horses. One of her horses is huge, right? He's bigger than Dali. He is like, yeah, I can't wait to ride him because he is absolutely ginormous, and we're excited to see if he's similar to Dali or not really. So yeah, we are moseying down now. We're gonna get them in and get them tacked up, and yeah, I'll show you the horses and I'll show you how we get on. Exciting. Here are the horses, and there's Hannah. Hey. Hannah's like, Hannah's the OG equestrian influencer. These are some of her horses. Look at you, cutie pie. Oh, you are gorgeous. This is Flume. And then this is Clifford, the big red dog.
Look at the size of this boy. Look at his torso. His head is like my whole torso. Look at his feet.
It's so crazy.
He's huge. Look at this leg.
Oh, sorry mate.
Should I just jump up? Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oh my god.
Absolutely not. Hope. Nat.
Look at this horse. And he's 6 years old. He does, what does he do, Hannah? He does a bit of everything at the moment.
Sorry?
What do you want to do with him? Show jumping in the end? Or everything?
Probably jump.
Yeah.
Probably jump. I just need to shorten him.
Yes. Good luck.
This is just...
It's a bit much.
It needs to...
Condense.
Into like...
He looks
shorter than he
class,
is, probably.
though. Look how strong he looks.
So he's just been doing dressage.
Yeah, doing all the foundation work, hey? Chunk. And then Flume is a little bit younger. He's 5. And he's doing some eventing. Because I've been watching you on the social media, Flume. You look great. Doing your dressage. Yeah. Little superstar.
He's like, I hate it.
No, come on. You're so cute, though.
Only jumping, please.
Alright, we're going to get tacked up.
You're like,
A moment for the dapples.
and
But let's see.
the dust.
They're like quarter markings. What have I been doing? Silly bean.
Grumpy boy.
Hannah's working hard. Flume is not impressed. His face. Like, stop brushing me.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's like
You're a ginger
I
kid.
don't like it, I promise.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
actually,
oh,
maybe a little bit there if you don't mind. Are you a good boy, Cliff? You are a good boy. Even when you nibble on my fingers. You're great. Alright, we're ready to rock and roll. Come on, sir. Oh, don't eat your bridle. Don't eat that. Come on. I'm just a baby. Nice little golden hour ride. Beautiful evening. Flume wants to get going. You're such a good boy. It's like being back on Dali. The ground is so far away. Good boy.
You look so nice on him.
So with those very kind words
Yeah.
from Hannah, I thought I would do a bit of a voiceover of me riding both of her gorgeous horses. When I tell you, I had way too much fun. So first up was Clifford. He's huge, guys. He's well over 18 hands. I think he's like warm blood breeding, and he's only 6. And Hannah's taking it really nice and slow with him. She's just producing him really like solidly with the good foundations. But he's so sweet, and we do a lot of flat work, and then we do some jumping at the end, which you will see. So with Clifford, I was just kind of finding my buttons with him, seeing how he compared to Dali. And although they're very big, they're not so similar. However, I must say, when I really think back to when Dali was 6 or 5, maybe they were more similar than I remember. He's just obviously a lot older, so he just rides so much differently now. So with Clifford, the main thing I was doing on the flat work was he's a little bit more flexible to the right compared to the left. So on the left rein, I was just trying to get that little bit of inside bend because he's such a big horse. It takes a lot of leg to really get it. But he's so, he really wants to try. He really wants to do the right thing. He's a very, very sweet boy. This is me really using that inside leg to try and push him out of the circle, just on the left rein where he's, doesn't want to bend, so he falls a little bit. But yeah, as I said, he's so sweet and he was really trying. Yeah. So the big difference between Clifford and Dali is that Dali is a lot more forward off the leg. For a big horse, Dali can be quite sharp off the leg, whereas Clifford is a lot more sensible. So I'm just having a little canter here. So this is a right rein. So at the start, I was kind of just letting him canter on. I don't know the horse, just want to get the sus. But then after a little bit, I do kind of collect him up a little bit into the reins. Hannah was asking me for not advice, but maybe just inspiration for how to get him to collect a little bit, just because obviously I've kind of been through it with Dali. But I guess, collection is such, it's the last stage of the training scale. It does just come with a lot of time and a lot of foundation work. But you can see here that he has those foundations building, because when you do ask for that little bit of collection, okay, look, he's not collected, but he's coming together and he's listening. And then on the left rein, I ride him for quite a bit longer on the left rein, just because of that. He's probably just a little bit weaker on the left rein, as all horses are a little bit one-sided. So you can see sometimes when I'm asking him to just slow down and sit a little bit, he falls into the trot. That's just weakness. Horses do it all the time. It's totally understandable. He's trying to figure out what I want. So just pop the leg back on and he just pops straight back into canter. He is genuinely so sweet. Like, I feel like you can see it in his face, in the expression on his face. He just wants to try. Nicely. So you can see there, when I give the rein as a little bit of a reward, he struggles to carry himself then, so he just falls into trot. So I just pick back up the canter, and here you can see again I'm allowing my inside rein forward as a little reward for being so good. Look at him there, he looks so cute, so nice. And then I'm cantering around and I hear my favourite words. Do you want to jump the cross bull?
Do you want to pop him over the cross?
So I give Cliff a bit of a jump. Hannah said he can be a little bit, a little bit spooky because he's quite a careful horse. But I think because he was at home and we probably didn't quite a lot of flat work, he was so chilled out. He just trots straight over the cross pull. He's such a good boy. And then we jump a bit of a bigger vertical, and then I canter him to a vertical and an oxer. And yeah, it was just so much fun to ride, like a proper show jumping bred horse. It definitely makes me miss my horses at home in Ireland. I'm so excited to get back to them.
Good boy. He's so nice. I miss riding horses that can jump. Can I can? Well done. You're so cute. Oh, I love him, Hannah. I love him. He's so fun, isn't he? Oh, I love him. He's great. No, you're filming me. I love the camera. Good boy. Like, I'm just a big dumb
So then next up was Flume. So Flume is 5. Hannah, as I said, does some eventing with him. He is a completely different horse to Clifford. Hannah told me this before I got on, but then I got on and I realised, oh yes, they are very, very different. So I just asked for a little trot. As you can see, he just wants to, speed on a little bit. He's a lot more forward and a little bit more tense, and just takes a little bit of getting used to. And for him to get used to me, totally fair. I was holding a whip and I said, yeah, I don't think I need this, guys.
Like, because he's related to Dex. He's a bit like Dexter's siblings. A lot of them are like him, like wanting to do everything a bajillion miles an hour.
So as you can hear Hannah saying there, he just wants to do things a bajillion miles an hour, which totally sums him up. So I thought I would just talk through how I was trying to relax him and get him used to me, because he is a lovely horse and he does very well in dressage. So it's like he has the schooling, guys. This is Hannah rides him so lovely. He was just not used to me and I wasn't used to him. So all I'm doing is just looking for a little bit of inside flexion, and every time he relaxes, I just relax my inside hand forward just to try and get him off the contact and allow me to ride him with a little bit of a softer rein and not have to be constantly, asking him to slow down, just to help him, regulate his own pace as opposed to relying on me to slow him down. And as you can see on the left rein, he's going so lovely and he's stretching down, and very, very quickly he just slows right down. He goes, oh, actually, I know what I'm doing. This is totally fine. And he's actually the opposite to Clifford. Whereas Clifford was very flexible to the right, Flume is very flexible to the left. So he feels really nice in the left rein, which I think just shows that Hannah's obviously not one-sided at all, because, it's not like both her horses all, bend better to one direction. They're like different, so she must be very even. So left rein, so lovely. And then we go into the right rein, and yeah, just takes me quite a while to really get him going on the right rein. He was just a little bit resistant to bending to the right, and you can see I'm kind of laughing there. I'm like, he's so different on between reins, it feels like a different horse in the left rein, the right rein. And even there, when he relaxes down, his neck is still bent to the left. He's tricking us. He's trying to trick me and say, oh no, I am bending, and he's really not. And then even sometimes when he bends his neck to the right, his body is still bent to the left. Don't know quite how he manages that. So I was like, okay, we're just going to take this back. We're going to have a little walk, and I'm just going to get my gears and kind of work out what kind of aids I need to get him on, and for him to understand what I'm asking. And we do a little bit of walking. You can see even there, he's kind of half pretending to bend, but not actually really bending. So we do a lot more in the walk. Then we go back to the trot, and it's still not looking amazing. I feel like everyone's going to get after me about these videos, saying, oh, he hates you. I know that's just social media, so comment away if you want, that's no problem. But make sure you do watch the end, please. After a little bit of convincing, we turn the corner and we get some bending to the inside. It's still, intermittent. He pops his head up. I ask for the inside bend again. He stretches back down. Then he loses the balance and pops his head back up. But as a whole, it really clicks with him and he feels so much better. It's a very, very satisfying feeling, and this is why I absolutely love riding horses, because they're so rewarding.
The difference.
So it really clicks on the circle there where I was schooling him, and then once I go around the arena, he kind of goes a little bit, reverts back to where he was, and it takes a little bit of convincing for him to bend to the right, in different areas of the arena, which is totally understandable. This always happens when you have your little spot where you're schooling and then you go around the outside of the arena. Suddenly it's like, oh, I need to remember how to do that again. So it takes a little bit of time. So then once he's going pretty nice, I go on to the left rein to give him a break, because the left rein is a strong suit. So go on the left rein, you can see I'm trying to ride with as little contact as possible. I'm kind of pushing my hands forward, and he's stretching down and trying to kind of get him to poke his nose a bit by pushing my hands forward, but I know, I totally understand. He's a little bit behind the vertical. Please don't scream at me, guys. And then we do one last bit on the left rein, and it feels so good. He's just consistently stretching down and bending to the right through his body, and he feels so nice. And I have this big grin on my face, and I'm so happy. Honestly, there's no better feeling. Good boy, Flume. He's like so smart, really switched on. Once he got it, he really got it, and he feels so good. He's a lovely trot. So yeah, we didn't jump him because he actually just got some dry needling done a few days ago. So that was it for him.
On the feed run. Oh, it's not. Flash just turned off.